Hello, everybody. Hello, Seinfeld. And welcome to a good death. Yeah, farting like a horse breathes. Yeah, welcome to a good death. If you don't know what a good death is, it's a Skyrim Permadeath series where the difficulty is always set to legendary and every new character is randomly rolled, so race, class, and starting location. This keeps the gameplay fresh from character to character and also presents new challenges that we have to overcome. So if this sounds cool, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. It's free, it helps out the channel, and you get to hang out with all these crazy people here. Speaking of crazy people, I see Magus, and apparently Magus was/is naked. That's alright. In the hot tub. Stewing in his own juices. Yeah, I'm not going to be hungry for a while after that. Strudel. Welcome. Haven't seen Strudel in a while, I don't think. Maybe she was here last week, but briefly. Glad to see Strudel whenever she pops in. Mr. B! Welcome. Ghost57. Not playing Skyrim, nor am I watching a Skyrim video, so it's a bad day. Oh, well, you're watching a Skyrim stream, so that's good. Tom Moole, well, Warm Sands. Z the Exile. Z was here a whole hour early before anybody else, so he was in the chat before it was even cool. Or she. Yeah, I know you've been preoccupied. No problem. Hopefully, you can relax a little bit, have a good time watching the stream. What happened with our Imperial Scout last time? Well, that's a good question because I don't even remember. I think we might have done like Harmigstall, which was the enchanted spider place, and we went around and did some other jobby jobs here and there. Yeah, I don't even really remember. But today, I can tell you what we're doing today. We're gonna go do the Peryite quest so we can get Spellbreaker. I think that will help us out a lot with dragons. I think dragons are unlocked with random spawns at level 40, and we're knocking on the door right now. Dragons are already around on the word walls, but yeah, we need a little something other than our Orcus shield here to stop those breath attacks. So here we are right outside of Harmigstall. We're gonna do some cross-country trotting to get to the Shrine of Peryite over there. Maybe do some ingredients gathering and a little bit of hunting on the way. I have no choice but to watch. I've been pinned in place by a cat. It's your cat telling you that you need to take a load off and relax. Uh-oh. I see some anti-gravity salad over here. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this one for later. Clean that up. It's always a constant work in progress, you know, trying to keep a mod list together. Oh, there's another one up there, damn it. Alright. Excuse my OCD. I must kill them all. So what I'm doing here is I am getting the ref IDs for all these different hanging plants that don't seem to... This one's actually fine, I think. It's sticking out a little bit. I'm okay with that. Getting the ref IDs so I can go through and disable them or mark them as initially disabled in SSE edit, so that they are removed from my world going forward. Instead of trying to move it back into place, I just get rid of it. There's plenty of hanging moss all over the damn place. Is that a rock over there, or is that a sea lion in the mountains? I think it's just a rock. I don't know, hard to say. Who can say, right? There might be a sea lion in the middle of the reach. Not even a horker, just a sea lion. Alright, I just want to make sure I'm going the right way here. It looks like I am. I want to bear left, and it looks like there's a fork over here. And I'm going to double back a little bit, switch back, and then hopefully that gets me up the mountain. And then I turn right, and that'll lead me right to the shrine to Peryite and Kesh. Oh, we got a lot of fog here. Who knows what's on the other side of it? Don't know if Shadowmere is close enough to hear the whistle. We'll see him galloping through the fog any minute now if he can. Yeah. Gale is here too. Wow, we got a good crowd today. And the wind? Look at, it's like a party. I like it. I didn't even set out like a snack tray or anything. Like a buffet. It's got to be BYOB because I am not ready to host so many people, I tell you that. There's Maik. He seems a little fussed about something. Yeah, not too fussed. Not too fussed. Will Marin survive the day? It's a no-pants party. That's the only kind of party, if you ask me. Ain't no party like a no-pants party. Okay, no, I think I'm going the wrong way now. I think this is that broken down tower, and then there is a dragon with a word wall over here to the right. I don't want to go fighting dragons just yet. And there might be some Forsworn over here too. Yeah, the whole reason I am going for Spellbreaker right now is to help me with the Dragon Menace. So maybe we'll come back to Dragon Tooth Crater over here once we have Spellbreaker and try it out a little bit. Picturing Michael Scott saying that now, thanks. Yes. Michael Scott, the homeboy from Magus. The office takes place in Magus's neck of the woods over there in northeastern Pennsylvania. I think anybody from that neck of the woods is well aware of everything the office has to offer. Forks of Horripilation. Let me get caught up on chat here real quick. One of my cats likes to sit with me when I'm on the computer, but he's on the screen porch now since the weather is nice. Oh, nice. I can't wait for the weather to get nice over here. I was waiting to take the dog out till the weather cooled down last night, and it was 8:15 in the evening, and it was still 99 degrees. It just was not going down. So, you know, I ended up just having to take her out because it was getting so late, but she didn't want to go far because the ground was still warm, you know, and she's kind of a low rider being a dachshund mix. I didn't want to drag her down the street any farther than she wanted to at that temperature. Ooh, there's a bear. There's a bear. Bear witness. Trouble lurks. Danger lurks. Booyah! Alright, gotcha. The bear didn't know what was coming. I'm going to take your pelt and I'm going to take your ingredients because I am a smith and I am an alchemist. It's a potent combo, but one that takes a lot of materials to maintain and get the most out of. Okay, we are getting closer here. I'm pretty sure I have strayed off the beaten path, but you know, that's what a scout is all about. Now, what has seen me? That is a wolf. I think I can take him one-on-one. As we are in the companions now, let's take this guy like a warrior. Oh wow, Predator's Grace doing some work there, huh? Yeah, Predator's Grace is the set of boots that I am wearing right now. You can find that in the... where was it? Over here in Deepwood Redoubt. Closer to Hag's End, actually. You can do some cliff jumping, like a mountain goat, to find it. And they are completely muffled. They look like just regular hide boots, but they're a little better, and I think with Zim's immersive artifacts, it actually has some, yeah, stamina regeneration to it too. But yeah, the muffle on that is 100%. So you make no sounds as you are walking around, sneaking or otherwise. Bear witnessed. Exactly. No pants party. All the best crowd are here, indeed. If you count as part of the all best crowd, oh yeah, Z definitely counts, because showing up an hour early is serious dedication. Yes, it is. I was here shortly after Z, but it wasn't terribly blustery, so I snuck in. Ah, silent but deadly. The wind, silent but deadly wind. You know, this damn hawk's nest, I have removed that thing like 7 times now, and for some reason it keeps popping up. There's something going on there. You don't mind if I take that, do you? Yo, Kesh.
Ah,
the clean?
A wanderer, yes.
You don't look
No,
very clean.
Pilgrim, perhaps. You have come to commune with Peryite, Taskmaster, and Blighted.
Unlike Karn's horse fart. Why did I know we'd end up with a fart joke? Yeah, well, you know, you gotta know when you come to a Karn stream that there's probably gonna be poop jokes, pee jokes, fart jokes, dick jokes, butt jokes, chode jokes, boob jokes, ball jokes, pube jokes. That's about it. That's the only things I joke about. Everything else I'm completely serious about all the time. Hey, I need to commune with this Peryite fellow.
Not everyone has the stomach required to intrigue.
The hawk
my
rebuilds
lord.
its nest. Perhaps it's
But
kind telling you
Peryite,
not to
friend,
mess with her
There
designs.
is a way Peryite
Could
will
be.
speak to us, who will take him in.
If that's the
If you wish
case, then
to
kind can
commune
be
with him,
an
we'll need
overbearing
the incense.
biatch. Because that hawk's nest is way out of place. Way out of line. I wonder if I just forgot to apply the patch that I made. It could be. Tell me about this incense.
Yes,
Do I have
the
enough for the incense stuff? I think
Fetch
I
for
grabbed
me a
everything, but
death
I'm
bell
not
flower,
100%
one
certain.
silver ingot, a flawless ruby, and some vampire dust. Then
I'm pretty sure I have everything that I need for it. I just don't know if I have it on my person at the moment. Anything? Anything? Completed. The vampire dust is good. The death bell is good. Is that all I got? Come on. What else do I need? A silver ingot and a flawless ruby. Okay. I got a lot of ground to cover with Bethardums here. So I'm just going to do some fast travel. Sorry, folks. Sorry about your immersion. But it's got to be done. Let's see what we have over here in Rough Forget Hard Drugs. Hawk's Nest is where it's at. Yeah, I'm gonna check Ryek's End. I might have these things on hand in inventory. Otherwise, we'll putz around. We'll see if we can find what we need. I know that there's a flawless ruby in Shriekwind Bastion, so maybe we'll do that. Now that we are a devotee of Meridia, we should be able to take on those undead bozos without any kind of issue. I think. Let's see. What else are we looking for? Just the silver ingot and the flawless ruby, eh? Hey, look at that. We got a flawless ruby. Do we have a single... Ooh, we got a silver ingot, too. Sweet. Had I the foresight to pick those up on my way to the shrine, we could have skipped this whole detour. You could steal a regular ruby, make it a flawless ruby, then flip off Kesh while handing it over to to add the F. I always like to add the F. It's the secret ingredient to just about everything in my life. Oh my god, along those lines, my cat is trying to asphyxiate me. Cat loves you. Which cat is it, Strudel? Is it, Calzone? Cannoli, cannoli. It's waffle. Okay. The Alfique is being overzealous. Perhaps that hawk's nest is injected into your game. Scripted? No, I actually did find it. Making it enabled might be scripted. But I was actually able to find it in the tables in SSE Edit, and I disabled it. I did have to add that to my own plugin though, because it was in the main Skyrim master. It is a completely vanilla hawk nest right there that maybe is retextured. I don't know. It looks pretty crappy compared to everything else, but so it's probably completely unmodded. But I think maybe I just didn't apply that ESP to my permadeath profile.
Ah, have you? Let Kesh have
Calzone, that would have been a good name for him.
Yes, yes, this will create a fine fume.
I love calzones. Maybe I'll get a calzone for lunch. No, I had pizza. Yeah, no, I can't do it. I had pizza for dinner last night, and I have leftover pizza for lunch today. I don't want to get a calzone for dinner tonight.
Inhale.
After all that. I mean, I would enjoy it in the moment, but my guts would not be happy with me for quite some time after that. I named my cat Lucifer. Lucy for short. Oh, I like that. Lucy. Speaking of Lucifer, I've been watching The Sandman on Netflix, and it is actually a surprisingly faithful adaptation of the comics that I loved so much when I was in college. Super artistic, very creative, but you can tell that like why sometimes movie makers tend to deviate from like a comic book that was awesome in little ways, because if you have that one-for-one mapping of things that happened in the comics and exactly what was said and everything, it comes off as a little hokey. The medium change definitely makes a difference.
I have watched you for some time, you know.
And yeah, Lucifer is in that. He does encounter the Sandman, or Dream, does encounter Lucifer in his adventures to gain back his vestments after they were taken from him. It's fantasy writing at its best, I think. I love The Sandman. Written by Neil Gaiman, by the way, who is a very well-respected author of novels and all kinds of different things. And Lucifer was actually written by the show Lucifer was written by Neil Gaiman, who also wrote The Sandman. So if you like Lucifer, you will like The Sandman.
Was sent to gather these
and there's some crossover with the Constantine stories, the John Constantine, the character that Keanu Reeves played in that movie. I actually liked that movie. I don't think that it was well cast. I love Keanu a lot, but I don't think that character was for him. But aside from that, I thought the movie was really well done. And there's some crossover with that character too. We're not accepting Peryite at this moment. I like Meridia where we're at right now. I kind of want to stick with her a little bit before we change teams, and we can always come back to the tree and and take Peryite on if we need to. But it doesn't... Peryite's all about disease and stuff, and werewolf, the lycanthropy right now, makes it so that we're immune to disease anyway, so there's not going to be much synergy there.
So you have mortal. Go now.
The comic is worth a read if you... Yeah, I don't know if I've actually read all of them. I read it during college when I was super busy with, like, studying and, you know, trying to get a degree and survive on 2 hours of sleep every night for months. Yeah, it was a gross time. Also, loose in Farsi means spoiled brat, and I have a spoiled rotten. Nice. This one never read the comic, loving the show on Netflix. Cool, I shall watch Sandman next. Never read the graphic novels, but I know of it, of course. Yep, it's definitely worth a read if you have the time. Yeah, the artwork is really cool too, and they try to recreate in the show certain scenes, like certain panels from the comic books too, and I think they do a pretty good job. Meridiate, no way, I'm letting go of my anti-undead powers. Good job. Good job. Well done. Okay, so 7 p.m. The way I want to play this, this whole thing, as I think I want to do this all as a werewolf. Now, I have been investing a little bit into the unarmed branch of the light armor tree. Not a ton. I only have 1 rank in Iron Fist. And then unarmed power attacks based on speed boost. Whoa! Sweeping wind. Rushing Tide, which gives speed boosts per unarmed attack. So we should be pretty buff going through there with our claws. We still have a ways to go upgrading our beast form directly. Kill the wabbit, kill the wabbit. Ooh, and now it comes pre-cooked. I just need those rabbit eyes as, oh yeah, look at that, more floating. I just need to spend, like, a part of an evening going through the entire reach looking for hanging moss. It's a pain, but you know what, I can't hijack the entire stream to do that, you know? Gale says, no. Gale, we're a scout, you know? We're a hunter. We are trained to use the land and all that it offers. It's a defining feature. There's no malicious intent behind it like there is with Magus, who just hates cute, sweet, little cuddly creatures. Whoa! It's just a matter of pragmatism for, you know, what the character is good at. Oh my god, will you stop pounding that rock, please? Here we go. Sucked him right back in. They're vile, evil vermin. Long ears. Kill the wabbit, kill the wabbit, kill the wabbit. Dun, dun, dun. I don't have the bot hooked up to it, but I can do it on my own with my own terrible singing voice. Oh, I see a bear. What do you think? You think I can take this guy on toe to toe? It looks like it's okay. So the rule of thumb in real life is if it's black, fight back. If it's brown, lay down, right? As far as bears go. Oh no, that's a cave bear. No, we're still okay. Alright, we're pretty tough as just a sword and board warrior too, I suppose. I thought it was just a regular bear. I think the opposite is true in Skyrim. Because I think the cave bears are black and the regular bears are brown. But it's the big brown bears that are actually weaker compared to the smaller black cave bears. At least in my experience with my mod list anyway. Could be different for you. Hey, Thorwolf. What's up, friend? Hope you're having a good Saturday so far. So yeah, I'm having a good Saturday. I'm sitting here streaming some Skyrim, some of my favorite game, with some of my favorite people. Hard to do much better than that, but I think after this, I gotta go send in my Elite controller, my Xbox Elite controller, because the right bumper is failing intermittently on me, as we may see at some point during this stream. So I gotta tear all the buttons and stuff, all the optional accessories off of it. Put it in my own packing material and then send it off on their dime. On Microsoft's dime. And they'll send me another one, they'll send me a replacement. It turns out that those right bumper buttons are a big problem for just about everybody, so much so that it caused Microsoft to extend the manufacturer's warranty to a year and provide replacements to anybody who was having trouble because it was such a big issue. But yeah, when I get the replacement in, I'll get another year warranty on it, so I'll probably just keep getting free replacements for it over and over. Is that a troll? At least for however long the life of the product lasts. There's going to be a certain point where they won't replace it anymore because they don't make it. They've discontinued the product. But I might actually buy a second one just so just so I have one kicking around for when I have to send in for the replacement. And then after that, I think I'm going to go get a haircut. I'm going to go get this thinning mop chopped down a little bit. Did not want the troll meat, but whatever. How are we doing on encumbrance? Doing just fine. We got a ton of it. Okay, let's get a good vantage. Oh, those are Forsworn. I don't want to deal with the Forsworn. Trying to find the damn Dwarven ruins. Okay, let's find a good vantage point here. A good entry point. And then we'll use Lab Skeever. To buff ourselves up. And so when you buff yourself up with a potion, all of those boosts actually run for their prescribed time, even if you change forms. So I'll be getting all those buffs that I get, even when I transform. So first, I'm going to use the Mortar and Pestle here for a minute, just to proc Lab Skeever, which is a perk that you get through Ordinator. And here we go, I got Lab Skeever for 20 seconds. That makes all beneficial potions last 15 times longer. So now we go through. We're going to fortify our health. We're going to regenerate health. We are going to actually fortify block isn't going to do us much good, but if our beast forms wears out, it'll let us fall back on it. Light armor, one-handed. Sneak, why not? We'll just buff up everything. Invisibility isn't going to last because as soon as we attack, that'll go away, but we can resist fire, resist frost, resist magic, resist poison, which is an important one for these. Afflicted because they'll vomit on you. Fortify and regenerate stamina. Now all these are going to last for 15 minutes at least. Ooh, I'm hungry and thirsty, but we won't be for very long. Now, let's go ahead and get furry. The Furry Fury. Trolling down the hill. Hey, Big Head, welcome, welcome. Good to see ya. Lab Skeever. Better than Scab Lever. Much better. Waves to everyone indeed. I too am hungry and thirsty. I had myself a big bowl of tricks Tricks are for kids, but adults can also eat them. In case you were wondering about the rules of engagement on the Tricks cereal there. Yep, see, that's barely hurting me at all because I have all that resistance built up now from those potions. Literal beast mode.
Over here.
This is legendary difficulty, folks. And I do get the kill cam lag. I think that's just something that happens to everybody. Silly wabbit, tricks are for kids. That's why I killed that damn wabbit, because he wasn't letting me eat tricks. Oh, that goes the other way around, doesn't it? Almost worked. All right, let's eat some more people. There's somebody yelling at me. I don't know who it was or where they were coming from.
I knew I'd find you.
Yeah. Careful what you wish for. Misafflicted. That sound like of my sons who sometimes eat cinnamon toast crunch. The taste you can see. Yeah. I do a little trick though. I do make it a little more suitable for adults because I splash a little bit of whiskey. No, I'm just kidding. Instead of milk, I use a vanilla protein shake, and it helps fill you up. It gives you your protein for the day if you're, you know, a meathead like I am. Well, it doesn't give you your whole protein for the day, but it gives you a nice big heaping helping of it. And it keeps you full for longer, and it helps offset the carbs just a little bit if you're getting protein with it. Look at me talk about like nutrition and stuff after I just confessed to having pizza for dinner, gonna have leftover pizza for lunch, and considering a calzone for dinner. There might be a salad in there somewhere. I don't know. Maybe. Wouldn't hold your breath on that one. And he's almost 30? Yeah. For me, there's just a simple joy to having a bowl of sweet cereal. It just takes you back to a simpler time, right? Sorry, I'm trying to figure out my night. Okay, there we go. Now we got... I couldn't remember what my hotkey was for the Predator vision. This works. So we're gonna have to try to make this quick because our potions are going to wear off probably after another 12 minutes or so now, so let's try to get through this as quickly as possible. And then we'll come back through here and loot everybody.
Die, you filthy beast!
Filthy? Hey, didn't get any kill cam lag that time. There's some carbs with your carbs. Strudel says she wasn't going to say anything. I appreciate that. Did someone say whiskey? I was feeding the cat. Whiskey. That sounds more like what I would eat. Usually some sort of granola-based cereal. Raisin Bran? I don't mind Raisin Bran. I actually like the more adult targeted cereal. Just when I'm feeling nostalgic. Can I not get through there? Do I have to revert form? God damn it. I thought you could open... I thought Growl made it so you could open doors. Maybe you can't pick locks, though. Yeah, well. You can always revert. course, now I'm contradicting myself again because I don't want to run out of potion. I got 10 minutes left on these, so... Alright, let's get through it. As soon as... beast form comes back, we'll switch. Oh, look at that. There was a way through the whole time. It's been a long time since I've done this dungeon crawl. Obviously. Why it's way better than Moonlight Tales, no waiting 24 hours to yeah, I tend to agree. It does most of what Moonlight Tales, a lot of it does better. The only thing that it doesn't do are the texture, alternate textures that Moonlight Tales adds. Oh my god, I'm all the way back to the beginning now. I am so turned around. Wind, I'm blaming you. I'm rubbing, or you're rubbing off on me. Two things. Watching too many Wind streams, and now I get lost. The stupid skins, and has way less scripting. I don't know, I like the, just having the options. Like the white one is nice. I like the one with the ring tail for like wood elves. I always thought was cool. Ah, there we go. I used Moonlight Tales for a long time, but yeah, scripting can get a little hairy. Pardon the pun. Or don't pardon the pun. Embrace the pun. Absorb the pun. Love the pun. Oh, look at this! Somebody set out the buffet just for us. Werewolves have a weakness to fire. I think it's like a 25% thing or something. But the Imperious effect that you get like every 10 levels or something if you're an Imperial allows you to add resistances. So I picked fire for that. Also, the higher level you get in Growl as a werewolf, it adds more fire resistance to counteract the weakness to fire that you have. So as you level up, you become less and less weak to fire. Okay, so the more you can feed, the faster you'll level up in Growl, so I tend to focus on that first. It doesn't give you any more strength right away, but the more things that you can feed on, the faster you'll level up. So I take the undead pretty quickly. Now, where the hell am I? Where am I going? Where did I come from? Where did I go? I think this is where I came from. It is. Okay. That looks familiar. So now I need to go this way. Cotton Eye Joe. You should get checked. Your dad joke is showing. It's always showing. I don't even have kids, but I am a professional dad joker.
Someone there?
Keep your eyes on my brothers and sisters. Fortune needs us to now you're mine.
Flaxier Frank. Kind of like that.
You can't beat me.
Get mauled, afflicted.
There you are.
Silk Nose Nepos. Ooh, deep cuts now. Peryite might not be too happy with us killing all of his followers here, but, you know, it's alright. Thought I missed one. What bracers are those? Are those Imperial? Yeah, Imperial bracers. Don't need them. Alright, we got another perk here. Yeah, if you can find a place that's got a lot of humanoid enemies, you can level up your werewolf form pretty quickly. Let's see, what's next here? Animal Vigor, Feral Instincts, Power Attacks in Beast Form, cost. Ooh, yeah, so we already have the perk that does power attack damage based on speed boost, so this will add even more. That would be great. Improved Bloodthirst, Beast Form attacks do an additional 10 points of bleed damage, healing you for the same amount. That would be nice. Power attacks in Beast Form can hit multiple targets in front of you. We haven't even had to use a power attack yet, though. These are all just regular attacks, just one-shotting everybody. No longer forced to transform at night. That would be nice. I kind of want that challenge there. That's a pucker inducer is what I call that. Lycanthropic speed. Movement speed is increased by 10% both in and out of beast form. This will automatically raise our attack damage by 20% because of the way that that one perk works. Rushing Tide, I think it is. Additional 100 point bonus to health and stamina in beast form. I'm going to take that one. That's just going to help with survivability. If I had to guess, we have about 5 minutes left on the potions. So we'll clear this next little group of enemies here, and then I'll revert form. Whoa, that was close. I'll revert form. I'll putz around for a little bit. And then I'll re-up my potions and go back into beast form. Okay, we got automata now. These aren't tasty. We can't feed on it. Ooh, that one hurt a little bit. Just a little bit. Can't loot them either. But at least we don't have to fight them when we come back through in human form to loot everything. Alright, here we go. Dead. It's almost hard to remember that this is a permadeath run. Yeah. Until it happens. The way I play this game, every single class turns out to be kind of a glass cannon. So if you go in unprepared, as you've seen several deaths, some of whom seemed pretty strong, right? You just catch the right enemy at the wrong time. Your health bar will be deleted in a matter of no time. Okay. How are we doing? Do we have a perk? Nope, no perks yet. Cashmere Thyroid Henry? I should stop. I'll stop. Oh, I thought that guy was there.
What was that?
These afflicted have like a rough existence, right? They get really sick. They fall in with Peryite, who's helping them out a little bit, but then Orchendor, their doofus leader, decides to take matters into his own hands and go against Peryite's will, cursing them further. And then for all of their pain and suffering, they get a werewolf to come in and eat their face. Okay, let's revert form. No, let's take care of this guy first.
Is someone... Now you're...
We're gonna revert form after we take this perk. We'll re-up on our potions, and then we'll go back into werewolf form right after. How much time we have left on these potions? Oh, 2 minutes, so I wasn't too far off. I had estimated a little bit quickly. Casually eats diseased plague meat. Yeah, I was saying earlier that it's not the tastiest meat. Oh no, I said in my stream announcement on all the Discord channels that, you know, afflicted flesh doesn't taste the greatest, but you know what? Meat's meat and a wolf's gotta eat. Bonus brownie points to anybody who knows what movie reference that's from. Meat's meat and a man's gotta eat. Just waiting for werewolf form cooldown to expire. Shapeshift shock, 47 seconds. Meat. Should be, but it's an older... Oh, let's see. We had a question. Will Orchendor be stat boosted in any way with the Novice Guide? I don't think so. A lot of that stuff from the Novice Guide I chose not to put in there because I tried to keep my gameplay tweaks limited to Skyrim and things that I specifically tweak myself. That being said, things like Know Your Enemy I might add in at some point. Just to add a little more thought to what I'm doing. In combat, add a little more difficulty back in. Legendary difficulty with Skyrim ends up, you know, not being too difficult, right? Aside from the fact that there are a lot of enemies that can one-shot you if you're not prepared from them. Early on in the game, though, it can be tough, so it's hard to balance that early game difficulty with the late game or even mid-game difficulty. So it's gonna take some thinking on how to balance that out just right, and some trial and error too, I think. Because early on in legendary difficulty, not all character classes and character starts are gonna have the tools available to defeat your run-of-the-mill mundane peon enemies with Know Your Enemy or something like that. So that might be a little too difficult. But we'll see. I'm still kicking around ideas. A little bit at a time keeps the mod list stable, you know? Next up on the agenda is, for modding anyway, is getting the Creation Club content added in, integrated, one by one. All tested and making sure that there's no conflicts. All that. Okay, beast form, let's do it. Catch up on chat here. So no, I don't think Orchendor is boosted, but if you can't one-shot Orchendor, then that becomes a massive pain in the ass because of the way he teleports all over the place. I think I'll be able to one-shot Orchendor. If I can't, then I have the resistances now through the Lab Skeever perk to carry me through that fight if it becomes prolonged. But I think with the way I have spec'd out for werewolf form in my current build, that we should be able to take him out pretty quickly, I think. Movie reference, Cannibal the Musical. No, but you're closer than you think. And not sure what Karn has for enemy difficulty. No, not really anything. Just Wildcat, pretty much. Skyrim revamped and re-leveled mods are fantastic for balancing Skyrim. Skyrim revamped and re-leveled. I'll have to look into those, as well as EEOS. Precision, Scar. No, just Wildcat. Not using any of the newer, fancier combat overhauls. First of all, I don't think I need them. Second of all, they tend to overlap with things that you can do in Wildcat and Ordinator. Things like parry systems, stature systems. Those are all handled by timed blocking in Wildcat and Irem. And I kind of like how that works with those overhauls. It keeps it simple.
What was that? Found you.
Silence of the Lambs? No.
Can't hide
Think
from
cheesier
over here.
and older. It's a B horror movie. I'm not sure everybody knows about it, but it was a big part of my childhood, which probably explains a lot about my the current state of my psyche. Sweeney Todd? No. It does have to do with cannibalism. It's a B horror movie, not a musical. Probably from the early 80s, late 70s is what I want to say. And it has a rhyming name. The title has a rhyming name. Attack of the Killer Tomatoes? No, but I like your moxie. I much prefer Silence of the Long Ears myself. Ooh, shots fired. Ouch. That hurt my hands a lot more than it hurt my character. That rumble was pretty fierce. Fingertips are kind of numb now.
What was that?
Come on.
Okay, I think he's dead. Oh, that one actually took 2 shots. Interesting.
I'll kill you if I have to.
Pellinal Whitestrake would like to know your location. I don't want anything to do with that guy. He is too badass. Looks like we got some clipping there. I'm not sure anything I did to that person could equal the pain that he must be feeling right now. If they weren't dead, anyway. What's eating Gilbert Grape? I would imagine, depending on some of these people's diets, they could be grape flavored, right? Afflicted.
Someone there?
Ooh, that one was tough too. Wildcat will likely be replaced with Valhalla Combat. The mod is really solid from what I've tested. Yeah, it looks cool. Who did I watch that was? I think maybe it was Cubits. She was playing some Valhalla, or maybe she was playing Precision. I don't remember. Ouch. Okay, that hurt, but I'm all right. Didn't even see that thing. Predator vision, night vision. Still a little dark. Spider was tough. Oh, Motel Hell. You got it. Had to look it up, but it seemed likely. Yes, that was it. Yeah, I watched that at a very young age. I think that if I had kids, I probably would not add that to their their regular viewing. But yeah, that was my childhood. Kubitz is back to Skyrim again? Yeah, she's been on Skyrim for a while. There have been a lot of new combat mods and stuff like Precision and Valhalla. She tends to go back and try those out as those are released. Yeah, I like Kubitz. She's cool. She gets a little wild. She goes off the handle a little bit sometimes, but that's all right. I ate that guy already. She has a lot of joy. She finds a lot of joy in the games that she streams and streaming itself, and that can be infectious. She's mostly doing the, oh my god, it got me again. What a doofus. Hey, what do we got? We got Hawk Sports ENT. Oh, is that the culprit with the Hawk's Nest? Hawk Sports? That I can't get rid of? Welcome aboard. Thank you for the subscription. That helps the channel out a lot. No, in case you were wondering, we have a Hawk's Nest that I have removed from my game several times and just kind of floating up above a modded tree. So it's just like this anti-gravity Hawk's Nest just floating around. So when I saw your name, I was like, ooh, maybe it's your fault. Kubit's the only rabbit deserving of life. Fair point, fair point. If streamer isn't enjoying what they're doing, it definitely shows. Yeah, it does. It just becomes kind of a depressing stream, right? Okay, let's go back up to that study. I feel like we're somewhere between 5 and 10 minutes now. Probably right around 10 minutes of potion effect left. Ooh, that was close. So these little glowing pouches here, those come from the Leviathan axe mod, or one of them anyway. Not sure off the top of my head exactly which one that I have. It's not the one that you can throw. You just kind of find the axe in the Dwemer ruins in the middle of the plains, in the middle of the Whiterun hold, up on that mountain. And then you can find these materials to upgrade it in different ways, different parts of it. Pretty cool. I haven't really found a character that, or haven't played a character yet that has made total use of it. I do have a barbarian character that I want to do a build guide for at some point soon. It's in the pipeline anyway. And I think that will be a good one for him because it allows you to add magic effects to your weapon using just smithing, I think. Instead of having to have enchanting. So like a barbarian who would be proficient in smithing but have no magical talent for anything like smithing or anything else. But we'd be able to make a lot of good use out of that, I think. Anti-Grav Hawk's Nest, the new challenger for the title of greatest OCD annoyer since unevenly sliced toast. Now held by Anti-Grav Salad. Yes, indeed. It's getting to the point where I want to give up like an entire evening of gaming just to go through the entire reach and find all of those so I can remove them from my game. That's dedication. You say OCD, I say dedication. The Arcanex. Okay, so I think this is where Orchendor is. I'm looking forward to your astrologer build. It looks like a magey build, and I enjoy playing mages. Yep, so I am going through the process now of sifting through 18 plus hours of copyright-free music just to find the music that I want to add into it and fleshing out the script for that a little bit. I might actually start doing the voiceover for that build guide this weekend. Still, once I start editing, it can take a couple weeks for me to get that stuff done. So I wouldn't say to look out for it super soon, but the ball is rolling on that and it has been for quite some time. The character progression is done. I've leveled up the character as much as I need to find the fun and find the character identity and all that. But it will also, these build challenges, these game crossover build challenges is kind of what I'm calling them. They're going to be, well, maybe not more work, but the stuff that these characters tend to be a little less complicated, I would say. But that complexity is made up for the fact that I have to, wow. I could just absentmindedly run up to a damn Dwarven Centurion, power attack him once and he's dead. Anybody who hasn't seen my overpowered werewolf build guide, please do check that out. That will walk you through how to do all of this. Previously in a good death, we did have a werewolf character, Bratwurst, the Brown Knight, who was a werewolf, but he met an untimely end, unfortunately. But I wasn't following my own build guide for that. Bloodlust is fading, so we might go back to human form if we can't find a dude to eat here. And a lot of the overpoweredness, a lot of those, well, to be truly overpowered, you want Growl and Ordinator, but a lot of the concepts that I present in that build video will actually carry over to vanilla as well. And the Astrologer player home in Whiterun seems perfect for that. Ooh. Obsessive compulsive dedication, indeed, indeed. There's also the Staff of Magnus player home for the more hermetic astrologer. Staff of Shalador, yeah, that's the one. I've lost my touch. You gotta keep up with it, man. You tend to lose knowledge fast when you're not using it. Shadeling, I think, yeah, Shadeling or maybe Marl. I think maybe Marl used it. Yeah, it was Marl. That's where he was hiding, I think, right? Yes, Shadeling has his own lair in Shriekwind. He was using that briefly, but I think when he was in hiding, he was using the Staff of Shalador, I thought. Oh, maybe toward the end of Ascendance after he had, like, come out of hiding.
What was that?
Oh, crap. All right. I'm not in werewolf form for this, but I should still have use of my potions. All right, this is going to be drawn out. Let's see. I do have almost 3 minutes left. That should be enough. Or Chendor. Oh, he's paralyzed. He tried to teleport out of there, but I had paralysis poison on my blade from earlier when I was fighting that bear. Oh, man. So, yeah. This is my issue, right? I'm really good at coming up with overpowered character concepts to get me through these permadeath streams, but then they become so strong that I lose my focus and I get a little cocky, and then I tend to not prepare for battles as I should. This time I kind of fumbled and Forrest Gumped my way through it. It was fine. I happened to have a potion ready to go. Where is Orchendor now? He must be in Oblivion. I'm using Campfire Instincts right now to try to find his corpse, and it is nowhere to be found. Oh, there it is. Probably can't eat him then, I guess. Cool sword he's got there too. It's a unique, but I can't activate him. Okay, that works, I guess. Oh, Jesus. Really? Okay, there we go. Fixed. Yeah, we needed the elevator key anyway. So I'm glad I did get that fixed. Staff of Water, create a totem for 60 seconds that heals 5 points. Yeah, we're not a staff user, but oh well. Got some good stuff, and now I'm gonna eat him. For his trouble. Stab for us, stab! Nice. Re-looking at the Staff of Shalador, I like it, but don't know if I could use it. The sideways furnishings make me feel disoriented. Yeah, I remember that from when Marl was using it. It seemed a little... It gives you vertigo. Wreck of the Brine Hammer. Yeah, and there's a place... There's a Forsworn encampment with a fallen tower that kind of does that to me, too. Messes with my head. Wonder if I could move the sideways furnishings. Yeah, you probably could. I don't see why not. Okay, why is my lantern not coming out? Let's do a save and reload. It looks like my shield isn't going back on my back either. The Carpathian might have ended poorly. Get a little penisy. I don't know what that's in reference to, but I like the phrase get a little penisy. Speaking of getting a little penisy, I feel like the exotic bow from Immersive Weapons slipped under everybody's radar because the ends of that bow, I think they're just straight up penises. I don't even think they're trying to hide it. I think they're just penises. That Forsworn Tower is a pain in the ass. Or where Melka is? Oh yeah, that's the one. It's sort of like lower down in that dungeon, but yeah. EJ did masterfully navigate it, though. Anything that's off kilter like that makes me disoriented. My brain just whiplashed with the thought of Forsworn being PETA. Nice. Best adult dating site. Interesting. Aren't all dating sites for adults? I mean, I'm not 100% sure, but I'll go through later off stream and loot this place completely. But for now, I think we're good. I mean, I might be wrong, but I don't think there are any actual dating sites that target teens or, like, children, are there? I feel like that would be pedo material. Uh-oh. We got Silverhand Elites here, and I'm hung up on the damn terrain. All right. Silverhand Elite. Okay, these guys show up randomly with Growl. Okay, those enemies are tough. Oh, that scared me. That scared me. Where's the other one? We lost him. Clipped through the terrain. Oh well. For your trouble, you shall be et. Look at the Nexus for a second and the chat goes wild. We got botted. I'll get the EMP. Yep. Matrix style. I feel like we might have some perks to take in werewolf form here too. We got 2. Nice. Let's just go ahead and round out our attack damage here. Just in case there are any more Silverhand Elite. I don't see that there is. Okay. I reported them again. Wish it was like Twitch where you can just fucking block the bot. That would be nice, right? Seems like when I change my skeleton out, the shield doesn't want to go back on the back when it's equipped. Is there a way to reset XPMSE? Maybe. How did this go back to... Interesting. Maybe it's all geared up, I'm thinking of? Put the shields on the back? I think it is. Maybe not. I don't know why it matters that much to me, but it does. Let's try this. Aha, that's better. Well, I thought it was better. There we go. We got around to it eventually. Who are you, buddy? A naked prisoner?
That's close
I'm warning
enough.
you. Back off.
That's close
A naked
enough.
prisoner with a gray face.
Back off.
Okay, we got Stendar here. Is that more Silverhand? Yeah, well. Alright, so we've done a lot of the cross-country already, just finding this place. Let's go ahead and just fast travel back to Peryite. Oh my god, I'm sweating. We don't ogle. We ogre. Thought you swapped to EID or IED? No, I'm still using all geared up and XPMSE. I'm comfortable with it. It allows, it's scripted, yeah, the scripting can be a pain for sure, but I'm comfortable with it enough. Buying game. We won't steal it, but we will take his, hey, look at there. Yeah, I'm comfortable enough. I like all the settings that I can tweak, and how modular and granular I can get with the settings on it.
Order. And Orchendor roams the pits.
Hey, Haster, welcome, welcome.
Will be
Hope you're having a good weekend.
And your obedience
Salutations indeed.
is rewarded.
Yeah, right, give me that shield. Okay, bye-bye.
Embrace order and hard truth, mortal.
Oh, I do.
Goodbye.
I embrace hard truth every time I look down, if you know what I mean. Okay, I'll stop. It's getting creepy now. It's getting creepy. Let's see. What now? What should we do? Okay, I'm feeling pretty strong, feeling pretty confident. Let's see. How's my encumbrance? Not too bad. I think maybe what I want to do is retrieve this fragment of Uthrad. Now this goes to the rift, to this keep over here that is usually a bandit lair, but now it's been taken over by Silverhand. Last time I played a werewolf character, we got killed in Faldar's Tooth over here. That was our Brown Knight. But now that I'm spec'd for beast form, I think we should be okay. I feel in special company watching a Karn stream, as we each doggedly use 2-year-old load orders. Yes, indeed. What up, Aster? Yes, hi, Aster. Wave to Aster. I believe the term is modding senility for the newer kids and graceful nostalgia for us fossils. I prefer to think of it as an intense pragmatism that allows me to play Skyrim a lot more than it causes me to mod it. Right? Come on, I play Skyrim, I mod Skyrim because I love playing Skyrim. I don't play Skyrim because I love modding Skyrim. Does that make sense? And I'm sure that other people may disagree. I know that. But for me, it's all about playing the game and keeping the mod list the way that you like it, so that you can play and play and play and not break anything. Stream elements fell asleep. It'll come back eventually, I think. It's been going in and out. Wind. Sometimes it works fine, sometimes it doesn't. Give it like 5 minutes or so, it'll probably pop back up. Or the next time that you see an automated message from Stream Elements probably means it's back up. It is definitely napping on the job. It's an awesome quote to add, though. I embrace hard truth every time I look down. That was a good one. I glossed over it as soon as I said it, and then I started laughing maniacally, and I forgot how awesome it was almost immediately. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and fast travel back to, I guess, Karthwason. I guess we'll take a shuttle back to Riverwood. Fired again. Maybe it was because you fired it the first time. It just decided to go home early because it wouldn't give you coffee. See what you get for being an overbearing boss, Magus. More like we found a favorite way to play with manageable hassle. Heck, I refused to upgrade to SE until they announced 8. Wow. You got us all beat, I think. Then my PC died. Lesson learned. Never leave LE. Some people go back to LE all the time. It does have a certain feel to it that is unique to SE, that's for sure. It just feels different. It doesn't feel like exactly the same game. The E&Bs are a little bit different. The weathers are different. The foliage is different. Even when you mod all that stuff out, it's still just a little bit different. I know it was double posting on Twitch because it updated. The OBS update is lagging behind. Not sure that made sense to anyone but me. You're talking about Stream Elements? Yeah, the YouTube service is a little different and way crappier and probably not nearly as used. So when the Stream Elements account or bot goes down for YouTube, few people actually care, I would think. All right, let's head back to Ryek's End. We will drop off some things and stuff, and then we'll head to the Rift. Only benefit of LE is the E&Bs. Definitely not the 32-bit. Yeah, no. EN boost, I think, helps a little bit in the 3264 regard, but not all the way. Stability's not there either. Yeah, objectively, SE is better in most ways. But yeah, like you said, some people still love the ENBs that you get with LE. And the whole adage, you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. If you enjoy playing LE and you don't want to take the time to mod up an SE to replace it, then, you know, have fun playing LE. A lot of the mods, just the new mods and stuff, just are not compatible with LE anymore. People refuse to do backports, which is fair. I think backporting all of your stuff would be a burden that I definitely wouldn't want to bear. While we're here, you know what? I'm going to re-up on some potions, too. I think I'm running low on a few. Health potions are fine. Regenerate health. We'll do a few of those. Let's get our alchemy junk on. Don't make fun of Marin's Dome, everybody. He's lived a long life. Not a happy life, but long enough to see his hair go. That's for sure. Okay, regenerate health, I think, was the one that we were going. I think fortify health was good. Do about 5 or 6 of those. Wolf hearts we have a lot of. Cinotar telling everybody how to mod. I mean, it's good enough for some people, right? His stuff does look good. Those showcases that he's done. But yeah, in terms of complexity and taking advantage of it's a simple mod list. And it doesn't really teach you anything when you use it, right? Okay, what else do I need? What else do I need? Still recommends NMM. Yeah. It's hard to get people, you know, even for their own benefit, to change what they do, right? People get happy where they are and they get settled in, and it takes something catastrophic. It took me, you know, from going from the Tuco's guide to Nulvis and getting into the current century of modding. It took a completely catastrophic failure of my entire install list to redo anything, because I was happy with what I had. Oh, Cinotar did? I did not know that. Only refrain from upgrading because my country paying for online services is difficult, since we need to go through 17 hoops to get our hands on EU. Yeah, that's a good reason not to go downloading mods all the time, I suppose. Not everybody has unlimited internet. Oh, Stream Elements is back. We can try adding that quote. Absolutely need food. I'm kind of getting there too. It's almost like eating a bunch of sugar for breakfast won't like sustain you. Okay, sorry, I'm getting distracted by chat here. End of the day, if you're happy with what you're doing, continue to do it. I'm not judging you. Let's see, what else do we need? What else do we need? Poisons. How are we doing with paralysis poisons? We could use some more paralysis poisons. Let's do that. So for paralysis poisons, I use canine teeth, imp stool, and canis root, which I completely blew by. So these three ingredients together will paralyze the target for 30 seconds. It will it will buff up their one-handed, which is fine because they're going to be paralyzed. They're not going to be fighting back. But it also drains their health by 46 points per second for 10 seconds, which is a lot, 460 points, and also damages the health outright right away by 84. All right, well, what else do I need? Here we go. That's a good one. Sugar, 2 problems. 1, many calories. Being a carbohydrate, it is burned fast. Unless it's a complex one, mostly fiber, yeah. The other part of that is the blood sugar crash. Once all that sugar wears off, your body still expects that stream of carbohydrates. Your metabolism is boosted to take care of it, and then once it's gone away, then your blood sugar crashes. And the only way to fix the way that that feels is to eat more sugar. But, you know, I love sugar. I can't help it. Lots of paralysis poisons now. What else do we need? Fortify block. I could use a few more fortify block. Okay, maybe the bot isn't back. God damn it. The bot is a self-aware pair of pants. By definition, being in proximity to you is damaging it irrevocably, my Lord Magus. What a pain. Stupid bot. Fortify block. Tundra cotton. Bleeding crown. Yeah, I want to save the resist magic for other things. All right. 5 of those is enough. What else do I need? Do Androids Dream of Electric Pants by Isaac Pantsomoff. Oh boy. Z is in rare form today, folks. We are witnessing a man with a talent firing on all cylinders right now. It's a thing to behold. Fuck the bot then, indeed. Do I need to give the bot some pants to do his job? For the record, I'm against that, but we'll concede if need to. Okay, well, the commands are working. Interesting. Maybe it's just the quote system that's down. I'll have to log in after the stream and see what the hell's going on with that thing. Light armor, one-handed. We'll do 5 each of those. Sneak, I think we're good on. Invisibility, we don't need a ton of that. We're good on that. So what do we need here? What do we need? Block we're good on. Light armor and one-handed we'll do now. Ah, 8 ball's working. Maybe the quote system works now. It's just being flaky. Copy pasta. Wait, pickpocket? I didn't want pickpocket. I wanted one-handed. What am I going to do with pickpocket potions? Completely missed. Okay. Oh, 69%. Nice. Okay, so light armor and one-handed are out of the way. Stream elements is stupid. Okay, 5 each of fire and frost. poison and shock. Resist magic is all good. Yeah, well, I'll see if I can add it in there later. No worries. If that's the worst thing that happens to us today, I think we're having a pretty good day. Uh-oh, Strudel's hearing voices. That quote is going to end up being repeated about 6 times. Yeah. Fire, frost, shock, and poison. This is really compelling footage, I know, but if I'm taking on Faldar's Tooth, which I have fallen in fairly recently, I want to be prepared. I don't want to get too cocky about it. Man with hands in pocket feel cocky all day. Okay, what else? How's my stamina potions doing? Ooh, I definitely need... We'll go 10 fortify stamina and 5 regenerate stamina. Fortify stamina. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Regenerate stamina. Alright, this will be the last one. I'll put everything else away and then we'll head to Faldar's Tooth and see some more action already. Should be enough on that one. Okay. Let's get our actual cool armor back on instead of this dopey, dopey alchemist gear that I'm wearing. Is that everything? I think so. Put all the alchemy gear back. Oh, I forgot to put the ingredients back. Mash that A button. Man, that's a bummer that quote isn't working. I picked my nose a little bit there. It was an itch, though. It was just an itch. It wasn't a booger, I promise. I did it again. I mean, it could be an itch caused by a booger. But I'm scratching, I'm not picking. It is powered by insults. Okay. Crafting materials. Go away. The gems in there too, so I can make some jewelry out of them. All right, where are we at? 382 out of 725. I think that's enough. Okay, let's go catch a carriage to Riften. And then we'll truck it over to Faldar's Tooth, and we'll see what kind of trouble we can get into, and hopefully not die. It was working last stream, but it took a while for it to wake up, right? It wasn't working during the first part of the stream, but the last part of the stream, the quote system started kicking on again. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. If that ends up there for real, I'll laugh an ample body part off. We need to give the bot some pants. Somebody put some pants on that bot. Everybody's tired of seeing the bots swinging nuts and bolts.
Need a ride?
With every
Where do you want to
juddy,
go?
awkward step he takes. Riften, please.
Climb and back and we'll be off.
Indeed.
Ready to go yet?
Indeed, 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 indeed,
I might
indeed.
have to stop and get myself a pint at Blackbriar Mead while I'm in Riften.
Cool story, bro.
All by itself.
I'll be taking that unwanted body part for recency. Okay, creepiest post of the stream award goes to Z. He's like, hey, if you weren't using this, meat's meat and the guy's gotta eat. Great callback. I'm so sick of installing city town overhauls. Yeah, that's why I don't do it. This is vanilla Riften right here, baby. All it's got is a fresh coat of paint and it's been smimified. So chains are actually chains and not like paper chains. All right, 4:41 a.m. We gotta be really thirsty, right? Nope, all that blood and guts. All good. Definitely not a necromancer. Though I wouldn't mind romancing that neck. I will stop. Uh-oh.
If you've got the coin, you've come to
Uh-oh.
the right
This one's a
place.
favorite
Pull
of
up a
mine.
seat.
A legend we all know.
Do we need to call the horny police? Is that a thing that the kids say? Something about the horny police? Stop being horny? I feel like I've seen memes on Discords that
Got
say
the
that.
coin, you're welcome here. Otherwise, hit the road. Sure thing. It's yours for a day. Yes?
I know where the room is.
Understand.
Okay, so Marin needs some rest. He's all full of human blood and guts, so he doesn't need to eat, but he definitely needs to sleep. Actually, it doesn't look like he does. Whatever. I just want to sleep some hours off here because I want to take on Faldar's Tooth in the dark and not in the broad daylight, you know? We'll go ahead and sleep off 12 hours, I guess. That's a big sleep, but he had a big day. I flirt, but I do not succumb to the horny. I am proud sentinel of bonk. Bonk? Yeah, that's something I'm not up on. I don't know what the bonk means. Will somebody fill me in on the bonk? Okay. Marin needs a break, and so does Karn. So give me a few minutes here. I gotta put a little something in my stomach. The blood sugar is crashing. I need something for it to churn on. I need to refresh my beverage, and I will be back momentarily. See you guys real soon. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. All right, let me catch up here. Sips coffee at midnight like a madman. So how is everybody's day? Pretty good. I had some pizza last night, as I mentioned. And I like to have like a Diet Coke or some kind of soda with my pizza, but yeah, it was around it was around 7 o'clock. I had all I had in the fridge were Monster energy drinks, and water with pizza just doesn't. It's not a good experience. So I had an energy drink at like 7 o'clock, and I stayed up till 2 o'clock playing AE on my PS5. I usually don't drink caffeine that late, but it was alright. I feel fine today. Dark Lady Lexi build. You can just take what you want. My problem is there are so damn many to download, and then patches. I want a good city and town overhaul that I'll like everything of and have it be... Oh yeah, that's the dream, huh? I doubt a one-click today is around with so many conflicts. Yeah. And I'm working off of 3 hours of sleep, so sitting still and doing things one by one is making me irritable. Yeah, let's go with irritable. I'm using JKs still with some of Arthmore's towns, but have gotten supremely tired of the hanging ivy. Why that should be the irritation. Maybe it's poison ivy. But when I was setting up my new load order, I tried various city-town overhauls. Like the Wind said, there were so many patches it was annoying. Yeah, that's why I just stopped using them, honestly. Even the interiors, I'm fine with the vanilla stuff. It doesn't affect my enjoyment of the game as much as it should for how much of a pain in the ass those overhauls are. With Mari's, you can change the IV to red, or use HD IV or Fushu's 3D IV. At least it's one mod. You can add extras. It doesn't touch. I'm just whining. Ignore me. Everyone does anyway. Nobody ignores the wind. We all love you. You're among friends. If you can't vent here, where can you vent? Ended up going with some simpler town, city overhauls with less patches, mostly. Yeah, you can get as complicated and crazy as you want, but you're gonna pay for it. Mixing and matching city sound can be tedious. Yep. Coffee? No coffee for me. I went with the electrolyte mix. It's pretty humid here, actually, today, and it's hot. Like it always is. And, yeah, I got up and I stretched and like a bunch of muscles in like the right side of my body cramped up, so figured I wasn't getting the electrolytes I needed. Oh, she had pizza last night too. The Wind did. Same wavelength. Custom blend of Peruvian Brazilian beans. Kick with flavor. Nice. I'm not a coffee guy. I'll drink the matcha green tea for my hot caffeine drink of choice. Otherwise, it's a monster. In moderation. Try to stay between 200 and 300 milligrams of caffeine a day. All right. Thorwolf always needs Magus. There'll always be a need for a Magus.
Welcome to the Bee and Barb.
Okay. Let's see. It is indeed broad daylight. Bodyguards, huh? So let's see. How are we doing? Mild hunger, moderate thirst. Let's take care of that. Oh, I should have gotten rid of this troll meat while I was at Ryex. Spider soup? Sure. Wolf cabbage stew? Yeah. We are well hydrated. Boiled mud crab? Sure. Okay. Let's just piss fart around the market here for a few hours until it gets dark. Alright. Let's head to Faldar's. Faldar's Tooth. Nub me. Nub everybody. Oh boy, the baby talk. I got stories about baby talk. I don't want to get into it. Okay, so we're gonna follow the coastline, keep the lake Ilinalta on the left. Oh no, this is Lake Honric. We're gonna keep the shoreline on our left. We'll pick up a path here eventually, and then that'll lead us right to Faldar's Tooth. We'll see if we can find an alternate entrance. I think there's a way you can jump. There's like a part of the wall that is collapsing. You can jump up in there. But before we get too close, I want to, you know, do the whole lab skeever potion buff thing and get hairy, get furry, and get eaten. E-A-T-I-N apostrophe, not E-A-T-E-N. Get eating, not eaten. Oops. Get Harry. Hagrid says, "You're a wizard, Harry." And Harry says, "You're a hairy wizard." Which he is. You're a wizard, Harry. Well, you're a hairy wizard. Oh, I hate myself sometimes. I feel like I'm missing some deep lore. I know. They're just speaking in tongues right now. I've been too long under a rock. I know not what this means. Me too. Noob. Nub equals noob equals newbie. Really? Is that what that is? Context indeed. Quote still isn't working. From sexual to textual in a single sentence. Okay, let's keep an eye to the right for the keep. There it is. All right. Let's pound the pestle. And then we'll take all these roids. We'll save the one-handed for when we're in human form. Don't need to keep taking those. Resist fire, definitely need. Resist frost, yes please. Resist magic, yeah. Poison, sure. Shock, yeah. Fortify stamina, yeah. Regenerate stamina, yeah. Alright, let's pray to Meridia before we go in here. We need to kill some undead. I think maybe after this, if we survive, maybe we can take on Hamar's Shame. for Barbas. There are a bunch of vampires in there. That should count as undead for Meridia. Give Dawnbreaker a bit of a workout. Guess we could also do Foral Host. Is the pestle the stick or the bowl? You know, I'm not sure. I always thought it was the little penis-shaped thing. I thought the mortar was. I could be completely wrong. I feel like somebody else is gonna know. I'm gonna feel like an idiot.
Did you hear something?
Oh, you guys are gonna get it. You guys are gonna get it. Oh my God, somebody's shooting crossbows at me, and that actually really hurt. Oh my God, get out of there!
No sign of him.
That's the last of them.
Wow, they really ganged up on me. I was wondering why the regenerate health potion wasn't working. Those are supposed to carry over to beast form, but the health wasn't regenerating. So the crossbows were taking kind of a chunk out of my health bar. So I felt the need to feed. I felt the need to feed. To make up for it, but then as soon as he got locked into that feeding animation, they just ganged up on me. Like flies on a poo. Good lord. That's the second death at Faldar's Tooth by those damn Silverhand. How can you break that animation? I was trying all kinds of things to get out of there. I was trying to jump, I was trying to move, I was trying to dodge roll, which doesn't actually work. Oh, you loot them? The camera was locked too. Interesting. Well, now I know. I'll have to try to look out for that in the next time. Cheese and rice. All right. So, new character time. All right, what race is the new guy gonna be? Who are we playing? We're playing a Dunmer. I don't think we've had a Dunmer yet, have we? We've had an Argonian Bard already. I've had this happen frequently, but I'm also not on permadeath. Well, you just have to acknowledge it, learn from it, and move on, right? Dunmer. Yeah, I don't think we've done a Dunmer yet. Yeah, thanks. I mean, It's sad when it happens, especially when I feel like I was prepared. They just swarmed me like crazy. They really got up there. There were like 4 of them, it seemed, just wailing on me with that silver sword. Oh, cool. I can say Swit and Noir again. Sarah. Yes, I do spin for class. So we're starting with Dunmer, which is cool because I don't think we've had a Dunmer before. Had a lot of Imperial. We've had a lot of Nord, I think. We had a couple Red Guards. We've had 1 Altmer. We've had an Argonian. We've had a couple Bosmer. And I feel like we've had a couple Breton. Maybe 1 or 2 Bretons. No, we've had at least 1 because we started off with a Breton. We've also had an Orc. The Orc Nightblade. But Dunmer we have not had. Cool. So now we're going to go for class. Dunmer Bard. We have played a Bard before. They're interesting. He has no class. I appreciate that. I like that. Okay, so we have a Dunmer Bard. The Nightingale Reborn. That is interesting. And Birth Sign. With classic classes and birth signs reimagined, the birth sign is actually a thing. It gives you a random buff, which can help direct both play and role play. The Lord. Oh, so he's going to be a real pompous bastard, I think. So we have a Dunmer Bard born under the Lord sign. Dunmer Bard Lord. Elder Scrolls name generator. Let's see here. See if we can find out with come up with a good name here. Geralth. Rathith. Some of these are very hit and miss. Taurus. Murthen. Duras. I kind of like Duras. Elmalin. We'll go with Duras. Is there a last name here that I like? Duras Iloral. Duras Seaman. Duras Velnor. How about that? Duras Velnor. Have to commit that to memory. So we have Dunmer, Bard, Lord, Duras Velnor. Committed to memory. Let's go. We're gonna do male. I always do male just because it's hard for me to understand what's going on in the female mind. It's hard enough to understand that looking from the outside in, but looking from the inside out might make me go completely crazy. Just for roleplay purposes, I don't know where to even start roleplaying a female. My mind just isn't wired up like that. If that makes sense. Nothing against females. I love females. I tend to play females for this. Yeah. So it's not just me. Sex, food, clothes, good to go. Yeah, that being said though, right, there are, like, if you read a book from a female author, they tend to point out certain details that male authors don't. And I can usually tell when I'm reading a book from a female author as opposed to a male author, because I feel like the female author tends to spend more time on interpersonal relationships, how how they feel about certain people and how they think certain people feel about them. And like parts of intimacy, they focus on different things than the male author does. There's subtle differences. But then the male author will focus on more on like things like how his actions will portray his ego toward other people. Not so much worried about what that person is thinking about them, but how his actions are going to be interpreted. It's a subtle difference. You've never read my shit in that case. I've created a couple of male characters just to test it out, and I feel so bulky. Yeah. Yeah. With a male author, the intimacy tends to be more sexually related or feeling like you're protecting someone. With the male or the female author, the intimacy is... it does tend to be more emotional, but also it tends to focus on things like non-sexual touch, even in a sexual scenario. It makes no sense at all, but it is what it is. Yeah, sure. I mean, don't get me wrong. There are way more similarities between male and female than there are differences, even though a lot of people like to focus on the differences. But for me, as far as role-playing a female, it's hard, and I feel out of place, and I also feel like I'm not going to do it justice, and I don't want to like offend anybody, you know. Well, the wind, I can imagine, okay? And I probably do imagine a lot, but that's neither here nor there. There are outliers on either side, sure, yeah. Tolkien did the protection aspect with surprisingly tender moments. Yeah, not to say that a male author can't be tender. They just tend to focus on different things of that tenderness, right? Different aspects of it. Oh, there are definitely mods that change the way the female orcs walk. There are. I don't remember off the top of my head what it's called, but I think it's called like the female animation fix or something that just gives all females the female walk. Okay, let's get started here. Not only tender, but extra juicy and or crispy barbecue chicken wings, only $9.99. Thanks for updating to Hedge Mage armor. Yeah, whatever. So we got Bard, we got Dunmer, we got Lords. No, there's not a Karn Discord. I'm a part of a bunch of different other Discords. The Couch Warrior Discord, I think, is open. Let's see. That most of us are there. There's a closed Discord. Big Head has a Discord. Mr. B has a Discord. Couch Warrior Character Crusade is the one, right? EJ has a Discord. I don't have my own. There are enough to go around that I don't feel like I need mine. Oh, I didn't want to actually do a new game. I wanted to load my preset one, so I don't have to wait for all that junk to load. It's just already ready already. There we go. Okay, so mod configuration. We're gonna do. I think everything else is all set up already. I just need to go down to Skyrim Unbound. It's been 10 weeks since I've done this, so I always forget. Core settings. Time delay, Dragon Souls are random, that's all good. Character name, preset, Standing Stone is random. Outfit, let's see, a bard, I think, let me pull this up real quick. Let me read the description of the bard that I have. Oh, that's my music list for my agent build, or my agent, my astrologer build. Let's see here. Oblivion classes, here we go. So first of all, the birth sign of the Lord is Lord's Fortitude. It gives you a passive called Lord's Fortitude, which health regens 100% faster, but 10% more vulnerable to fire. Okay, so we're gonna avoid fire. Fire bad. And then for the Bard is intelligent and personable. They prefer to accomplish tasks with their words first and swords second. Bards are lore masters and storytellers. They crave adventure for the wisdom and insight to be gained, and must depend on sword, shield, and spell and enchantment to preserve them from the perils of their educational experiences. For the attributes, we're going 1 to 1 to 1. Just spread them evenly because we use everything. The class ability through classic classes and birth sign is Charm. And it gives us a 10% bonus to Illusion. And then the major skills that we're using are Alchemy, so Alchemy again, Enchanting, which is good. Alchemy and Enchanting is going to be potent, that's for sure. Illusion is going to be great. Light Armor, One-Handed, and Speech. One key thing that is missing here is Block. We don't have block, we don't have sneak. The only thing that we're gonna have to protect ourselves in a defensive situation is our armor, is our light armor, and our dodge rolls. Now, obviously, we're also going to be able to make paralysis poisons because we have alchemy. And illusion is going to help us a lot in open combat situations too. We'll be able to calm them at a certain point anyway. But no sneak, no block. That's gonna be kind of tough. Now there is a bard tree in the speech tree. There's a bard subtree that will allow us to manipulate the battlefield in different ways. And as a bard, we're going to be very personable, so we're probably going to want to be bringing along a bodyguard anyway. So having a follower will help too, aka a meat shield. But this should be an interesting challenge. I don't think I've played a bard since I took on classic classes and birth signs, where they had a more defined loadout for skills and things like that. So yes, very interesting here, huh? And Fear, Fury, Calm. Yeah, you're talking about the defense. Yeah. Fear and Calm are going to be more defensive. You can't really use Fury in a defensive capacity because they're just going to get mad and come right after you anyway. Oh, you wrote contemporary romance. Sounds steamy. Mix Fear, Fury, Calm, and you'll get a cauliflower. A Calmaflower? A Calmafure? Calmafure? Fear brings up things that I don't want to get into. Okay, let's see. So we're gonna have light armor. Let's just go light armor. It's not gonna be. Let's go leather armor, because the bard is gonna be a little bit more refined than anything fur or hide or scaled or studded. Bandit armor, no thanks. Red guard, garb. Yeah, I think just leather armor is good enough. Headgear, we're gonna go default. Maybe we'll have a hood, maybe we'll have a helmet. I don't know, we'll see. Weapons. Probably just a sword. We'll go dual sword. Since we're not blocking, we might be able to do some dual wielding stuff. I like that. Wealth will be random. Spells, we're gonna do nothing because classic classes and burst signs will take care of that for us. Starting location, make sure that that is going to be random. Indeed it is. Anything in the special options? Delayed dragons. We're not doing a time delay, we're gonna do a level delay on these. We're gonna set this to level 30 for word wall dragons and 40 for random dragons. Okay. I think we're ready to go. Let's get this party started. Okay, let's see. Race is Dunma. Oh, and I need to do a random number generator for preset here too. So between 1 and 10, because our preset can sometimes give us a clue as to where our character has been and where he is going. So the number is 5. So subtract that by 1 because the presets go from 0 to 9 and the random number generator goes from 1 to 10. So that's actually 4. So 0, 1, 2, oops. Ooh, interesting. He's a little grizzled, isn't he? He's kind of buff too. So he's seen some stuff. What was his name again? Daros something? Daros Valinor or something? Valnor? Valnor? Completely forgot. Oh well. Daros Velnor, how about that? Or is it Valinor? We'll go Valinor. Daros Valinor. Roosevelt. All right, where's it going to start us? Filnyar. Oh, so we're at Shore Stone then, huh? At 318. Okay, so maybe we're gonna do some mining? Interesting, huh? Okay, let's get our stuff set up now. So with classic classes and birth signs reimagined, it gives you, when you start a new character, the select class book. All you have to do is open that up and it'll walk you through a couple dialogues here for how to set up your classes. So we're gonna do, you can do a custom class, no class, you know, which, you know, jokes. Hit me with the no class jokes. But we always do classic classes here. Okay, and then I think that our bards, they're either stealth or combat. I think they might be combat. No. They are in stealth. Even though they don't sneak. Bards are lore masters and storytellers. They crave adventure for the wisdom and insight to be gained, and must depend on sword, shield, spell, and enchantment to preserve them from the perils of their educational experiences. Major skills: one-handed, enchanting, illusion, alchemy, light armor, and speech. So with classic classes and birth signs reimagined, they'll actually they'll gimp everything, all your skills down to like level 5 or something like that. And then they will reboost your major skills up to I think level 25. And I think you also get a progression boost on those as well. So we get our illusion spells are 10% stronger, so that will help. This will also add in your spells. They'll give you spells as part of your class too. So it gave us Fury, Calm. Well, Fury and Calm, I guess, is what it gave us. So Calm is going to probably be our best defense against open warfare. Now we select the birth sign, which we said was going to be the Lord. I think that might be the warrior. Yes. The Lord season is first seed, and he oversees all of Tamriel during the planting. Those born under the sign of the Lord are stronger and healthier than those born under other signs and given to pride and boastfulness. Fits right in with the bard, right? Those under the sign of the Lord have the Lord's fortitude and recover health 100% faster, but are 10% more vulnerable to fire. Do you wish to be born under the sign of the Lord? Confirmed. Oh, lordy. Okay, so it's 3:23 in the AM. We're not tired or anything yet, so we might be a little nocturnal at this point. Let's check and see what we got. Let's favorite our helmet here so that I can remove that when I'm not in combat. I might change his hair around a little bit too. The vanilla hair is fine. I like the high ponytail. There might be some KS or Apache stuff in there that does something similar but is higher quality, but I'm okay with this, I think. Who's fighting? Oh, there's a wolf. Swing and a miss over there, huh?
No sign of him.
Okay, we're not going to be a hunter. We don't do any. Well, we do alchemy. So let's go ahead and get Hunterborn started. Because we might use, we might be making use of some of these animals' body parts. Let's head into the MCM and just remove all of the blockages from gameplay here. Field dressing does not take time. Skinning does not take time. Harvesting, no. Butchering, no. Foraging, scavenging, tracking, no. Prompt, yes please. Prevent oversized stashing. Prevent overburden pickup. Prevent use in combat. No, I don't care about that. Don't care about having a hunting knife. Don't show the screen blood, don't use the animation, and don't use fade outs. Everything else I think is going to be fine here. Okay, I think we're good. So let's see here. The way that Daras is built and his scars on his face kind of, they point toward a history of fighting, right? Be it as a soldier, as a mercenary, maybe both. But he was maybe a bandit. Maybe he was a bandit. And now he's looking to go legit. He's following his dreams of being a bard. Maybe he's not a very good one, but he can get better. So yeah, I like that. Maybe he was a reaver in Solstheim for a while. But, you know, while everybody else was raping and pillaging, he preferred to chill with his books and, you know, hum a little song to himself So he decided maybe this banditry thing isn't for me. I am going to follow my dreams of being a rock star. And it's never too late to try, right? So, yeah, I kind of like that. That's where we're headed. So he has found that, you know, making money on the straight and narrow is not nearly as easy as just taking it from other people. So he's probably putzing around smaller establishments like this, looking for work. Like in the mines and things like that. So let's see. Let's make sure that we have our spells ready to go. All right. So let's take a look at what we have in our passives right now. Ancestral Guardian. When entering combat, spend 1 spirit favor to gain 75 points of armor for 120 seconds. And in order to gain spirit favor, we need to kill people that our ancestors are whispering to us about. And I don't know that I don't think that actually happens until you reach level 2, if I'm remembering correctly. Ashborn, Dunmer Blood grants 25% fire resistance. Ancestral Guardian and Spirit Walk each add 25% while active. Improve Illusion. Illusion spells are 10% stronger. That was from the Bard passive that we get. Conditioned. This is from the stealth tree that the Bard is part of. Stamina is increased by 20 points, which will help with dual wield attacks and things like that. Lord's Fortitude. Recover health 100% faster, but lose 10% fire resistance, which will our Ashborn blood will make up for that. Slither. Sneaking now costs... Oh, we're the Serpent Stone. And we don't sneak anyway because we're a bard, and bards don't sneak. They wouldn't be very good at it anyway because they're loud and obnoxious and they're always singing. Sneaking now costs 8 magicka per second, but you move 25% faster while sneaking. Yeah, that's not really useful for us. And we don't want to kill our magicka supplies because we're going to need them for our illusion spells. If you have magicka remaining, sneaking and sneak attacks, yeah. So where did he spawn? Shorestone, yes. The guard astral planed for a second there. It's 1 a.m. Coffee has failed me. Have a good one all. Okay, Z, thanks for hanging out. Have a good night, okay? We only got about 30 minutes left here anyway, but yeah, thanks for hanging out. See you next time. Varied diet is fine. Wellness, that's all. I need stuff. Whispers. Your ancestors periodically indicate an enemy humanoid to slay for 25 spirit favor and bonus gold. Okay. So, let's get our hotkeys set up here a little bit. I would really like to get a dagger for use in my offhand here, but I'll go ahead and favorite both of those. I'm gonna make that hotkey 1. We're gonna put Calm on 2, Fury on 3, and Healing on 4. Now I'm trying to decide whether or not I want to try clearing out this mine of the spiders for Filnyar, so that we can get back into it, right? Back into making a little bit of a living here. I don't know if that is above our pay grade. I feel like Daras, is that his name? Or Dalas? It's Daras, right? Daras Velenor. I feel like Daras, being freshly on the straight and narrow here, would feel kind of obligated to help out with something like this. It will also increase his name, and for a bard, name is everything, right? If he can establish himself and his name as a noble warrior of some sort, that's going to help his career out as a bard immensely. People will know, or at least believe, that the ballads that he's singing about his adventures are true, or at least based in reality, right? He could be his own Geralt to his own Jespar, right? His own Dandelion. So I feel like he's eager to start his own ballad, the Ballad of Dalos, or Dalos, right? It's Dalos Velenor, not Daros. Daros Velenor. Daros Velenor. Okay, so let's see. Do we have a place to hang out here? Do we have a place to sleep? No. I don't think so. I don't think they're gonna let us into their little workers' hut here, are they? So this is gonna be tough, right? We have our dodge roll. We have our calm spell, which is probably more what we're going to be relying on. Ooh, that takes all of our magicka to do. It's gonna be tough, guys. The poison at level 1 is going to be ridiculously painful. So we need to be able to hit with that calm pretty effectively right away. All right, let's try it. Okay, but first I want to get my hotkeys set up. So 1 for the swords, 2 for calm, 3 for fury, and 4 for health. Turn off the controller here so I get access to all these hotkeys that I need. Okay, so for the swords, I want 1 click of the right D-pad here. And then for calm, I want not 1, I want 2. 1 click of the left D-pad. Double click will be fury. And then 1 single press down will be a health potion. Okay, cool. I think that does it. I'm going to make a hard save, and I'm going to change the overlay to reflect Bard and day 1. Cool. Switch over to OBS. And the class picture will be the Bard. Look at that dandy fella. So suave. Ooh, too suave. I can't even take how suave that guy is. Cheese and rice. He knows it too. Look at him. He's all. Alright. Back to the game. Back to the game. No more fooling around. Okay, let's hang out by the fire until morning comes. Then we'll talk to Filnyar about taking on these spiders. Hopefully it's not too far above our pay grade here. So I'm going to want to dodge out of the way of the poison spit. Now, the first spider that we encounter is going to be fine, but as soon as we attack that guy, all his buddies are going to come for our butt.
I hope you haven't arrived here looking for work in the mine.
What's wrong with the mine?
Sure, it's full of spiders. That's what's wrong
Spiders?
with it. Almost killed Grogmar and me when
Well,
they
as a
showed
Dunmer,
up.
I'm a little creepier than your
Worried that
run-of-the-mill
they'll come out of
spider.
the mine looking for food soon. Then we're in even bigger trouble.
The town guards can't help you?
Yeah, they're as useless as a fifth wheel on a wagon.
God damn
Give me
it.
some sort of line about keeping an eye out for enemy soldiers. What's the point in protecting this place if the mine's completely useless? Idiots.
Maybe I can clear them out for you.
Tell you what, keep to your word, and I'll line your pockets with as much as I can scrape out.
Okay. So, anything else you can tell me about these spiders in the mine that I might need to know?
Moved right in and made themselves at home. Did it overnight.
Jeez.
Not even sure exactly where they came from.
Kinda
No
spooky.
one's been hurt yet, and they seem to be staying in the mine. But who knows how long that will last? If we can't get back.
Well, they
into
probably
the
didn't
mine,
start off in the mine. They
our
probably
town's
were
sunk.
outside of the mine to begin with and then moved in there. Alright. Anything else about the mine?
Red Belly Mine gets its name from the red mist filling the place. You get used to it after a while. Kind of smells like the hot springs out in the
Interesting.
tundra. No idea what's
Little
causing
sulfury.
it, though.
Smells like farts.
I don't want to be responsible
My kind of
for
place.
sending you to your death. Be careful in the mine.
Fury, calm, and then I have to go back into the menu to pick my other sword there. I can do this with an equipment set, which I probably will at some point get back to dual wielding on that, but for now, we are going to be going calm on this one, I think. Okay. Let's see. Is Duras going to make it past his... I totally whiffed, and I'm poisoned. Run away. This might be a short playthrough here. Okay. I can't believe I missed. There's another spider off to the right there, too. Turns out those spiders are mean. Who knew? I guess you knew. That's why you're standing out here and now you're not in there, huh? Yeah, that makes sense. So, how's the wife and kids? Yeah, cool story. I'll be right back. Got him. All right, so that should calm down this guy enough to slice and dice him. Okay, we got two of them now. Ooh, that's a big one. Run away. Whoo, Big Mama came after me. We're all friends around here, right? So I'm not gonna feel awkward telling you how strongly my butt is puckering right now. It is puckering so hard. Yowza. Spider-Man, Spider-Man. Gets killed with whatever a spider can kill him with. Alright, hopefully I can calm Big Mama over here. There you are. I see ya. Oh, it's not that big. Almost fell down into the pit. Okay. Now I might be able to fury some of these guys and try to avoid them. Whoa. Oh. I'm out of magicka. Here we go. Got one of them. Whoa. At least get the illusion experience out of the ordeal there. Okay. How many we got down there? Just the one? Did he take care of his friend? I thought I heard him. Oh, yikes. Okay. Yep, there he is. Okay. All right. I'm feeling pretty good about that, guys. That is a good clear on level 1 on Legendary. Do we need the meat? Nah, I don't think so. Okay. Put in a day's work. As well as clearing out the spiders for the mine workers. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Oh no. Okay. I've noticed that the invincibility frames that you get through the TK dodge, it pauses poison damage too. So if I can just dodge roll around like a madman, I can, or like a mad lad even, I can stay alive maybe long enough to survive the duration of the poison. Okay. So this is a good start to Daras's journey and his story and his ballad. Have to come up with some lyrics to sing while he's playing his lute once we unlock that in the speech tree. Or at least song titles like I did with the Argonian Bard. Get all the ingredients, get all the poison, can use all of it. Another alchemy character. We've had a lot of them recently. Oh no. We'll roleplay that as he is desperately trying to brush the poison off of his skin. When you were reading the class stuff and said they were stronger, Lord, I forget which, I was going to say he has to be stronger to play those heavy metal instruments. Yeah, nice. Then realized probably heavy metal is not his style. Hey, it might be. I mean, he's got facial scars. He's kind of buff. He's got like this awesome goatee. He's a dark elf. Heavy metal might be his thing. I'll have to see if I can replace the music from Ordinator with something copyright free. That'd be cool. I might actually do that. That sounds kind of fun. Like get some copyright-free metal music, replace the sound file.
I have to wonder, what does the Dragonborn do once he's been summoned by the Great?
I don't know about this Dragonborn thing.
Nasty little buggers, aren't they?
They sure are, but you know what? I've killed them all.
Gone. Every one of them?
Every single one.
That's incredible. Finally, we can reopen the mine and put Shore's Stone back on the map. Here, please accept this gift as a token of our gratitude.
And let's see, can I sell this iron ore off to anybody? Is there a mine boss around here somewhere? Anyone? Adventurer, huh?
See those warriors from Hammerfell? They've got curved swords. Curved swords.
You think you're tough, huh? Wandering Skyrim is a picnic compared to tunnel crawling.
Oh, yeah. So you tell me about the mine.
Mining iron takes a lot of strength and special reinforced tools. I must have broken 5 or 6 pickaxes in the last few months alone. But now that I've got Rock Splinter here, I can cut through stone like a hot knife through butter.
Rock Splinter.
Fortune to you.
A unique, another unique pickaxe. There's actually a lot of them, a lot more than you would think. Unique pickaxes in this game. Such a mundane item that they.
For any ore you dig up.
I have iron ore.
Everything you've dug up.
Nice. 63 for 9 iron ore. Oh yeah, well, all right.
May your blades
What are you
stay
doing
sharp.
that for?
Okay, let's head to Riften. Just because that's the closest major city. I assume that because we spawned here, we may have been either coming from Vardenfell or the Morrowind mainland, come through with the refugees. Probably skipped Windhelm because we didn't like how anti-Dunmer they were, and then made our way down to Shore's Stone. We'll probably take a carriage to Riften. This is probably where Daras was headed, I'm thinking. Looks like I got a carriage stop right up here. I see the lighted brazier. And we will go to Riften. And I think once we get to town, we'll call it there. We have to go through the whole rigmarole at the gates and all that. Yeah, I was looking for an actual mine boss. I thought that there was one. I didn't know that it was the orc, but I thought it was one of those dudes that sit around the campfire. I don't think I have anything to sell, do I? Silver necklace I could sell. Yeah, let's sell off that silver necklace.
All for so many refuse to talk to us. They call us thieves and smugglers. I am glad to see that you are not such a one.
Maybe I will write a song about you people at some point. Or your people, I meant to say. Probably not going to be doing much screenshot. Oh, but I can use it to craft bone meal. Yeah, we'll keep track of that. I can sell off these jewels though. Keep all the ingredients. The wine we'll keep. Plenty of vegetable soup, that's nice. Sell off the silver necklace. I think that's about it.
May your road lead you toward the sands.
But we can avoid them if we do not stay in one place.
Hold there. Before I let you into Riften, you need to pay the visitor's tax.
And what's this tax for exactly?
For the privilege of entering the city. What does it matter?
Ha! This is obviously a shakedown.
All right, keep your voice down. You want everyone to hear you? I'll let you in. Just let me unlock the gate.
That's right.
Come and see what good.
The gate's unlocked. You can head inside when you're ready.
All right, we're in there.
Fine. If you won't listen to me, I'll find someone who will.
I
Fine.
had another run-in with the Thieves Guild.
All right, so I think that about does it. I'm just gonna off stream run through Riften, pick up all the alchemical ingredients,
They represent the reason I'm here.
mix up some stuff, get my alchemy going, do all of the speech checks, the easy speech checks for speech levels, and all that. And I might actually train with Grelka a little bit to get my light armor skill up and running. I don't know, do we have any other trainers here in Riften? Not unless I go down into the Thieves Guild. This guy doesn't really have any thief skills to speak of, so there's not really any reason for him to go down there. He doesn't sneak, he doesn't pickpocket, lockpicking is not a thing that he's too interested in. It's all about writing his own ballad, right, is what we're going to keep calling it. He's looking to write his ballad, and in order to do that, he's got to live life. He's got to have experiences that people want to hear about. He's got to have stories that are worth telling and that people want to listen to. So that's what we're going to be doing. He's going to be adventuring. He's going to be singing. Going to be fighting a little bit, but that's, I think, what a bard does, right? We're going to be doing bard stuff. So thank you, everybody, for hanging out. It was a great stream. Had a lot of lively chat happening on the stream today. It always makes it way more fun when there's a lot of people hanging out, doing their thing, cheering me on. We did lose our beloved Imperial scout. I can't believe he was so strong. But yeah. This guy, he's got some character. I like it. Hopefully he stays alive. Yeah, so I think that's it for me. Thanks everybody. If you're just happening across this stream and you're not already subbed to all the different peeps, do check out the links in the description below. There you will find the links to Magus's Twitch channel. Go leave him a follow, and I'll see you there. Along with the Wind, she has a Twitch channel as well. Go leave her a follow and come hang out with the rest of us. Strudel has this very long-running fantasy series that she has written. I want to say fanfic, but that almost sounds like it's not doing it justice. It's very well written. If you're into fantasy reading, go do check that out. The link is in the description below there as well. I don't think I saw anybody else who creates content on a regular basis in the channel, but yeah, just go check them out. Send them some love. Keep an eye out for an old Orsimer who is looking for a good death. Yes, indeed, that's where I got the name of this series for. And welcome, Ein Blutwolf. Thanks for joining. I don't know if I missed you sneaking in earlier, but welcome. Hope you had fun. And I will see you guys all next time. In the meantime, take care of yourselves, all right?